Gospel according to Mark, chapter 4, 26-34. Jesus said to the crowds, "This is how it is with the kingdom of God. It is as if a man were to scatter seed on the land, and would sleep and rise night and day, and through it all the seed would sprout and grow. He knows not how. Of its own accord the land yields fruit, first the blade, then the ear, then the full grain in the ear. And when the grain is ripe, he wields the sickle at once, for the harvest is come." He said, "To what shall we compare the kingdom of God? Or what parable can we use for it? It is like a mustard seed that, when it is sown in the ground, is the smallest of all the seeds on the earth. But once it is sown, it springs up and becomes the largest of plants and puts forth large branches, so that the birds of the sky can dwell in its shade." With many such parables he spoke the word to them as they were able to understand it. Without parables he did not speak to them, but to his own disciples he explained everything in private. The Gospel of the Lord. Use of reflection. Jesus spoke in parables generally, in public, but as the Gospel says, he explained it in private to his apostles. He would have had to do this to make sure that those left to go preach the Gospel had a sound understanding of the Gospel. As for everyone else, they would not always have Jesus forever to interpret for them, but would have the right people at the right time to give them what they need. In a way, the mustard seed represents this. It starts off very small, but flourishes into a lot bigger than you would first think. Being humble is greater spirituality than having the most show-off physical possessions. Heaven, therefore, can only accept those who live and know in this humble way. Dating questions. Do we understand the parable enough towards our own lives? Can we apply this better? What will it take for your loved one to sacrifice, if necessary, to live for heaven? God bless.